Hi there, my name is Valerie Dayrit. I'm a sacred poet, channeler, and an author. Welcome to my dimensions of storytelling. Hello, beautiful consciousness. Today I am inspired to read to you from my book called The Rays of Euphoric Yellows. But I have become so brave. I have walked so far off from the person of who I was before. Yesterday, I was so shy and quiet to the world, afraid to speak up. Now I celebrate such freedom in writing every thought I have of you. Because if there was one thing I may regret later, is that one thing. That one thing I never thought I would be brave enough to say it out loud. I love you. I love you with everything of who I am, with everything I own in my philosophies. You are my freedom. Loving you gave me my freedom. The title of this passage is called The One Thing. Thank you. Well, all right. I hope you enjoyed that passage. That passage is called The One Thing from my book called The Rays of Euphoric Yellows. And what that is that as human beings, we tend to have regrets. And it is those moments in our life where we hold on to these heavy emotions, heavy thoughts, heavy events that has happened, and they tend to replay in our dynamic within ourselves. And so it's like a story that just keep repeating itself over and over and over, and you're stuck in this repetitive emotion, energy that recycles itself, and you can't come out of it because of what is you regret about the most. And for the poet, what the poet regret the most was not being able to truly speak up its true emotions, what lies underneath all the buried layers of its lifetimes. And that is the one thing that it came to exist for, which is to love, to express that love, that divine love that is planted within the soul. And to not be able to speak that truthfully to the beloved, it is like being in imprisonment. And it becomes quite toxic within the self to not be able to express such a divine light. And so through writing, the poet is able to scribe, channel, and express its truest emotion to the beloved, and the amount of love that it carries for this being. And so that is what being a poet is like for me, is that I do have a hard time expressing my emotions because I'm a very, very shy person. And so I use the tool of writing to download all those emotions, to express those emotions and those stories that exist within myself. And the only way for me to be able to access what those are is for me to be honest and be truthful with who I am, what I embody in me, what I truly, truly, truly feel in the depths of everything that exists within the self, beyond the physical realm, beyond the soul realm. And what really exists in there is that this beautiful light code that was implanted within the soul, and that is pure divine love. And to be able to express that and to be able to free that from the self, it is one of the most beautiful, powerful, impactful way to exist beyond all the chaos. And the only way to be able to exist beyond all that darkness and confusion is to speak up. Speak up your truth. Speak up how you really feel. And that purifies everything that you've been avoiding, that you've been denying about who you are, about what you really want. It liberates you, and it shifts the dynamic within you. So the more you practice to exist from a place of freedom, where you liberate all these parts of yourself that lives in the shadows that you are unable to speak about or communicate or let it out, it is so important to be able to do that, to pull it out of the darkness and bring it into the light. And so that's from my book called The Rays of Euphoric Yellows. You can purchase my books on Amazon and enjoy reading them. Thank you.